What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit since I made a video about Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, so let's revisit it. So I've been playing it a lot still recently, and only because it's just barely good enough. Like, really, barely. Like a used car that kicks and sputters and coughs, but it still gets me to where I want to be. With that said, this game could use a metric ton of updates and features, whether it's just simply better online play, better netcode, or the ability to play offline while you're waiting for an online match. But out of all of the countless things that we can complain about for what this game needs, one thing to me in particular sticks out that no one's really talking about. And I've been thinking about this for a little while now. Where are the leaderboards? Now, I know I'm no tech genius, but I think having simple leaderboards based on fight points just like the older Mortal Kombats would be really beneficial to keep this community even more alive. For me personally, I like to see how good I'm doing versus the competition. Even though just playing people online in general is fun, it's nice to see where you stand. Not to mention, there's so many different versions of games in this collection. Not everyone is so masterful at every single one. Taking myself for example, I really love Mortal Kombat 2, specifically the arcade version. And as much as I've played all the older games in my past, I just haven't gotten acclimated enough or interested enough to play games like Mortal Kombat 3 or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 online. So my point is, I would love to see leaderboards for each and every game, which honestly shouldn't be that hard to pull off in the year 2026. And what's funny is, back in the day, Mortal Kombat was way ahead of the curve when it came to things like having your opponent disconnect on you causes them an automatic loss, which you could absolutely see going back to Mortal Kombat 9, whereas games like Street Fighter 4 around the same time, you could rage quit all day long and never get penalized for your ranking. So if those core online principles were implemented way back then, how come they can't be done now? Or, not that they can't be done, they just haven't been yet. And like I said, I believe firmly that it's a quick fix to hold an online community together even more by having something as simple as some ranking systems or leaderboards. And like I said in a previous video, I didn't buy the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection because I needed the collection of games. I can play whatever game on this collection on whatever respective console that the initial games were on. The reason I bought this was for the online experience, because it's one of those collections of old school treasures where you couldn't actually play people online, at least on the consoles. And I was never one to go down the PC rabbit hole with whatever independent service providers are out there for online gaming for older Mortal Kombat games on PC. So if you're going to take these older Mortal Kombat games and make them mainstream online, my only request to the developers is that please do it right. And with all the advancements that we've had over the years with game development, it should be a drop in the bucket when it comes to money and labor to put something as simple as a leaderboard together. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. And my number one question for you would be, do you think leaderboards are important? Do you think it's worth adding to the Legacy Collection? Do you think it would draw more players in, keep more players active in the games? Or do you think it's a completely useless feature? Let me know if you guys share any of my sentiments in the comments, because sometimes I feel alone in my assertion that a leaderboard or a ranking system would help a game out. I mean, ultimately most of us play for fun, right? But along with the fun aspect of any game, I'm sure you guys want to challenge yourselves to an extent. And to me, I feel like leaderboards are synonymous with competition. And I feel like that competitive drive is what's going to keep people coming back to these games. Like, it's one thing to play these guys online, where, you know, you win some matches and you lose some matches and you really have nothing to show for it. But I feel like that validation that a ranking system brings is really healthy for people who want to do better and keep grinding to perfect the moves with their characters, their strategies, and to improve the all-around mind game that's so much like chess related when it comes to most fighting games. And I'm sure most people in the FGC would agree with me when I say that these games take a substantial amount of skill to get good at. And I just feel like the guys who put in the work in these games should get rewarded with something as simple as name recognition on a list. With all that said, guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. And don't forget, if you like anything related to fitness, gaming, hobbies, or motivational speeches, check out the rest of my channel, because life isn't one-dimensional, and neither is my content. So, until next time, love your life, stay motivated, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.